Right, let's shift gears a little bit to a new fintech IPO story here from Wall Street Wire News. Maybe a potential investment opportunity for our viewers. There's a new wave of digital payments without interest. Interest-free payments, Rodney, sounds too good to be true. In our increasingly cashless world, the age of digital transactions could be undergoing yet another revolution, making large-scale purchases more attainable for average customers. The financial technology company Affirm will soon go public and trade under the ticker symbol AFRM, which currently allows e-commerce customers, Rodney, to split purchases into installments for which qualified customers can be paid interest-free. Now, I have seen this particularly on Walmart and many online retailers. No matter what the purchase is, big or small, I get the offer to split up the purchase into many monthly payments spread out over a couple of years. I mean, even a $20 hammer or whatever it is, do you want to pay $2.50 for 48 months? but the point is here, this seems to be a massive trend, and I think something that's here to stay. And maybe a company like Affirm, who would be competing with maybe PayPal, would be the next biggest competition for this sort of interest-free payment thing. Do you agree with me, Rodney, that this is here to stay, and that a company like Affirm going public could be an opportunity for our readers and investors and viewers?
I haven't looked at Affirm. If you have interest-free payments, but first of all, there is no such thing. What you have is payments with some rate. And if the rate is very low, then what you're getting is a discount from the retailer for the sale of the product that then becomes the interest to the company. And so with interest rates so incredibly low right now, I can see how this would work, but it has to be coupled with a high level of discernment of the client, because the person who is, you're always balancing non-payment against interest, right? Yep. And so you need enough people to repay to where the interest you earn will cover all the people who don't pay. And so I haven't looked at this to see who covers the non-payment group, because if you're buying a $200 air compressor over 2 years with no interest and you stop paying at the end of 8 months, right? Well, do they repossess the air compressor and then sell it on the secondary market? No, they simply write it off. And so who covers that? And so if they've found a way to do this, I would be surprised that it can beat the laws of math. I think it's all about very low interest rates and high quality clients. And I would think that's a limited business in time. If it becomes a useful business, or rather a profitable business, then they're going to attract something really big called competition. And it's going to come from people who are already in our pockets, like Visa and MasterCard and PayPal and Square. And so I would think that Affirm, if it does show the way of something new, will simply just be this shining light for a moment and then fade because somebody buys them or they just stamp them out of existence.
Okay, well, excellent analysis there. So keep an eye on Affirm, see what happens, and then if this is a growing space, then maybe they may get nudged out by some of the big boys. Great stuff, Rodney.